Today is 12th of August 2016. It's been a while since I've made a time vault video. Um, a few things have happened over the past, I don't know, week or so, 2 weeks since I've made my last one. So first things first, a couple months ago, I went on like this weird search basically to summarize everything. My home back in Darwin. A letter went to my home that was addressed to like my dad. Now, for those who don't know, my dad has been passed away, dead, deceased for a very long time. So it was very strange that there was like this random letter. So I went on this like very strange mission to kind of like figure out the origins of that letter, why it came to be. I guess from what I saw, it was like one of just those fake letters, but it did kind of spur this little bit of like, you know what, I think it's time. Now, for those who also don't know, my dad used to have a life before my family. So I have half siblings all over the place. Now, I don't know much about them, but I went on this little search. I found two of them, and it was very, very interesting to kind of catch up and read up, not read up, but speak to them based on like their experiences, how far apart like, you know, our age gap is, like what's been going on, and like hopefully I'll get to meet them. But mainly is more like a mission for me to kind of have a peace of mind for myself, for my family, just find out, I guess, more about my dad before, because I don't know much about him. I didn't know much about him before I was born, so obviously there's not a lot there to go on. So I had to reach out to sources where there was obviously people connected to him earlier that time. So that's what's been happening pretty much this past 2 weeks. Now, another thing you might have noticed is that I got a haircut. I finally caved. Now, that's my haircut there. Mainly, I guess, because it's starting to get a bit hotter. I did try and want to grow it out a bit longer, but it just didn't work out. Another thing is that this is probably going to be my new setup. For now, I mean, I've got everything in the corner, and this is probably how I'm going to start making my time vaults. I don't think I'm going to start, dragging them around and things like that. So hopefully this will be good for anyone who does follow these videos. They're not meant to be anything big or anything special. It's just mainly me, like, I guess, putting my life out there on the internet, or putting my life out there from what you don't see on my other channel. Now, in regards to my other channel, I've always been talking about it. There's not a lot on it at this point. There's not a lot that I've made for it. I don't know. I guess I can't seem to get a grasp on a good topic or a good video idea enough for me to actually go out and make that video idea happen. So I do have some audio tracks coming soon. Still working on those, still trying to figure out what to do with those. And I haven't really had time to kind of settle down and just, make videos or whatever, because I've had a lot of things from the old apartment that I've had to do, like a lot of payment stuff, a lot of organization of just like getting everything out. So now I'm in this new place trying to just settle in. Once that's all done, I literally will have nothing else on my mind except work, obviously my girlfriend, my family, and just at home stuff, which will be making videos and whatnot. But one of my big goals is to try and get an SLR again. I feel like you kind of get bored talking to a phone over time. I mean, it's great. I mean, it's incredible that I can do that to this device, but it's just one of those things where like you kind of get over it. It doesn't feel official making videos through a phone. So I really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, with new products coming out, if there's a new iPhone that comes out and it's something worth upgrading to, I might do that. Lay off the SLR for a while, or I might just stick with this phone because this is perfect, and just use that money to invest in a SLR that I need. That way I can also make like short films as well, which is something I've been trying to do. So yeah, just a bit of an update. Nothing too big happening from now on, but man, it's been a tiring couple of weeks.